Inquisition is the byproduct of people being able to express what they're passionate about, to focus what they're passionate about, and trust that everyone else is doing the same.
There was a lot of experimentation. It was much more like a new franchise than it was like the sequel to an existing franchise.
For quite a while at the beginning, it was very difficult to imagine how were we going to do this, and then it seemed like everybody found their footing at the same time, and all of a sudden it's like, and go.
It was one of the first days I was on the Dragon Age project. I immediately discovered they were doing this the Siege of Adamant scene. And I was like, oh cool, we're gonna have catapults in Dragon Age? That's amazing. But trebuchets would be better. And so I immediately wrote this email to the art director, Matt Goldman, and I don't know what possessed me, but I pretty much wrote this whole epic journey of selling him on the trebuchet and how much better it is. And imagine the creaking and the grinding of the gears and the scream of hellfire descending from the sky, and because you can launch larger things with a trebuchet.
The romance one is especially my favorite. It was the most awkward meeting ever. Sitting in a meeting room watching, like Iron Bull's romance and Cassandra's romance and everybody else's romance and critiquing it and saying like, oh, it's good enough to ship or it's not good enough to ship, and then trying to get specific about what actually needed to be adjusted within it while watching sex scenes at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Sir Noodle, the majestic pony, which was the name that we gave the horse. Quadruped rigs are actually really difficult to implement correctly, and oftentimes something would go wrong. So his little legs would be flailing about in the air, or one day he was really tiny, or one day he would throw characters off the map. For some reason there was something wrong with Dorian and he would just kick him off.
As the first reviews started to get posted and people sort of waxing poetic about how much they loved the things we'd done, the things we'd changed, the characters we'd written, it was such a wave of relief, because you just when you're on the inside, you're so close to what you made that you have no idea how other people are going to perceive it.
And by the end, you just want people to see what you've been working all this time, and you're hoping that they're going to enjoy it. I mean, ultimately, you're doing this for them more than you are for yourself.
Dragon Age was a hell of a ride, and I'm really proud of what we created in the end.
I can't believe we did it. We did it. We made it.
We pushed ourselves really far, and I think the end result is this really ambitious project that not a lot of teams could have pulled off, and I'm really proud of being part of the team that was able to get everything together.
I'd like to say to the players that enjoyed Dragon Age, to whom the game and the series meant a lot, that it meant as much to the people who made it.
Inquisition has been, hands down, without comparison, the highlight of my career. I can only do this because there are fans out there who are able to appreciate it and follow us and care and send their love, and the fact that they're along for this ride is invaluable.
Without you, there is no Inquisition. How you lead us, that is entirely up to you.